My God, I did not want to sit in front of a camera today. I just didn't feel like I could face it. But here I am, quite literally facing a camera. And I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about the fact that everybody has days like these. And it's hard when you're in it. It's hard when you're sat in that feeling of discomfort, not wanting to do the thing that you need to do, but knowing that you have to do it. But this is where the improvement comes from, right? This is where the growth comes from. This is where you find out what you're really about. I know I need to sit in front of a camera every day and talk to my audience every day and create content every day. And there's a lot of pressure that comes with that. Don't get me wrong, look, I'm not in a war zone here. I'm not experiencing anything incredibly life-changingly difficult, but it's still difficult in its own weird little way. And I'm going to have days like this. I'm going to have days where I just do not want to do the work. And I think that's the difference between people who will ultimately be successful at doing this thing and people who won't, or people who have longevity with what they're doing and people who don't, is that you have to be willing to do the work, not when it's easy, but when it's hard. I had a rough weekend. And without going into detail, it was just emotionally draining, and that has a physical effect on you. I just couldn't find it in myself over the past couple of days to even post a video. And what happens is that creates this cycle of them not wanting to do it the next day. It's like when you're on a diet and you have one sweet, and that sweet turns into a bag of sweets, and that bag of sweets turns into a whole bag of crisps, and it spirals out of control. And instead of just having a bad moment, you end up with a bad day, which turns into a bad week. Now, here in the UK, we had a bank holiday, like a national holiday yesterday, which would have been Monday. I'm recording this on Tuesday. And that really throws my routine out of whack. So I got some really good stuff done last week, and I managed to publish all the things that I wanted to do, but I left myself short of time to actually be prepared for weekend posting and for bank holiday posting. So I didn't really have the content ready to go out on Saturday and Sunday, and there was this extra day of holiday where I want to spend it with my family, I want to do stuff with them, but there is also this almost element of guilt for not doing the work on a bank holiday, because a bank holiday doesn't really mean anything when you work for yourself. It doesn't mean anything, it's just another day. Someone at some point said, you know what, the banks are going to be closed today, guys. The banks are going to be closed. You can't go into a physical bank, and forever since then we've gone, right, this is a day off. And believe me, when I worked for someone else, God, there was joy to be found in a bank holiday. But now I'm working for myself, I'm like, I need that time. I need that time to do stuff. I need that time back, please. Last bank holiday, we went to Liverpool and ended up filming a vlog, but this bank holiday was a little bit rainy and a little bit stressful, and there's all sorts of stuff going on, so I didn't film anything. I didn't do anything, really. Didn't do anything that is worthy of talking about. And that's left me in this position where today, I could not bring myself to sit in front of a camera, because 3 days not in front of a camera makes it that much more difficult to sit in front of it today. So I'm trying to do the difficult work. I'm trying to sit in front of the camera when I don't want to. I'm trying to create content when I don't want to. I'm trying to push stuff out when I don't want to. I'm trying to put stuff out even though it's only getting 20, 30 views. I'm trying to push stuff out regardless of what the situation is. So many things are going well. This is not all negative. So many things are going well. I've got some great guests lined up for the podcast. I've got some great plans for the content, short form content. I feel like the Charm brand and the stuff is going well. You know, I've been working with a designer to get all that smoothed out and sorted out. You know, the look and feel of things is looking better than I think it ever has. And now I'm just waiting for it to catch up. I've just got to push through this lull and do the best I possibly can. So a short and sweet Charm Diaries today. I just wanted to say that I didn't want to do this. That's basically today's video. I didn't want to do this, but I'm doing it, and it is what it is. This is what I'm trying to push through. I'm still definitely not utilizing the time that I've got available to me 100%. I'm not sure anyone can operate at 100% of the time. It just wears you out. You need time to yourself. You need time where you're not productive. You need time where you're just relaxed. You need time where you can allow new inspiration to hit you without sitting there and thinking about what am I going to do. You need time where you're just not doing anything at all. And I think I had that this weekend, but it was also combined with stresses and strains of real life. So, there's not really any inspiration there. Even sitting here now, I'm thinking, what is the point of this video? What am I doing? What's the purpose of it? But, maybe something will come out of this. Maybe something will come out of it. I think the purpose is I'm sat here and I'm doing the work. I've got much more done so far today than I thought I was going to get done. I've done a review of a game. I've done a couple of short form pieces. I've done this. So I need to look at the positives as well. But anyway, that's where we are. It's not all going to be good news all the time. It's not all going to be walks in the forest. It's not all going to be aspirational and inspirational. Sometimes I'm going to come on here and I'm going to go, I feel shit and I didn't want to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. And I hope you're having a good day. I'll see you guys in the next one.